Hello my friends, this evening, this morning, wherever it is you are watching from, we're going to play this Mr. Tambourine Man by the Byrds. I've never done any Byrd stuff before, but you know, it's got an iconic riff. I want to thank Mr. Steve Ward for lending me his beautiful guitar, Professor Steve Ward, don't you know, to give him his full title, well deserved. So thanks Steve for lending me your guitar, so let's try and make it sound cool for this particular track. Before we go any further, download paperwork, alright, it's in the link below, blue link, click that and you'll get, it's only a few pages, dead easy to play this, but it's really impressive, you know, if you want to play, you know, if you're looking for a song to do, if you're doing a party or anything like that, these are the sort of songs that are easy to learn, instantly recognisable, that will go down an absolute bomb. And don't forget, you don't need a 12 string to do this, it works great on a 6 string. I'm only doing it on this because I was lucky enough to be able to get my student and good friend Steve to lend me his guitar. Alright, so here we go. Hey Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me, etc, etc. Now I'm not going to sing all of it for two reasons. One, my precariously balanced tooth that keeps flying out, crown, it doesn't like me when I sing, so I'm going to keep it to a minimum. But more importantly, I'll get a copyright strike if I sing the whole song. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it in bits. The song is laid out in full. That's all the song. That's the whole thing, which we'll go through in a minute once we've learned how to play the riff, the iconic riff. I'm sure they nicked the idea from this from Norwegian Wood. If you look at when you play this, if you played Norwegian Wood before the Beatles song, you'll see what I mean. Okay, anyway, what are we going to do? Play the chord D, all right, and then take off that finger because we don't need it. All right, so we don't need it. Leave it on if you want, but take it off. He takes it off. Now, interestingly, when the guy that plays this, can't remember his name now, his name escapes me. He uses little banjo thick plucks on his fingers. Now we're not going to do that, clearly we're going to use a pleck, but he sort of plays it like that, you know, I don't know why, use a pleck for this. Okay, so what are we going to play? Here's our D shape with this finger off. If you look down at the bottom of your paperwork, quick overview for those by the way that don't know what this is, these are where your fingers go quite clearly, and down here are your string numbers, alright, your string numbers that you're going to whack, and the timing, you know, where on the bar you will play them. You'll know it instinctively anyway, or you should do. You shouldn't play anything unless you know it in your head. If you can't play it in your head, then your fingers won't know what to play anyway, all right? So we're going to go da da da. What is it? Da 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 da. That's what we're going to try and do. Da 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 da. So we've got to get that in here first. What are we going to do? We play the D, down on the 4, down on the 3, down on the 4 again. Dum dum dum, da da da. Then we're going to stretch our little finger to the 4th fret, still keeping the other 2 in place, and play that 3, all down, downstroke. Take that little finger off and play the 3rd string again. Now take your 1st finger off and play that 3rd string again. And then put your little finger on the 4th string at the 4th fret and play that note. Okay, I'll play it slowly. Oops, wrong song. But you get the idea. If you can play this, you'll be able to do Norwegian Wood. Let's do it again. And again. Okay, the next shape, we've done page 1 and we've done the first shape of page 2. We're looking at what's called an A7 sus4, big fancy name for doing something dead easy. Leave your 3rd finger where it is and put your 1st finger now on the 4th string at the 2nd fret. That's all you're going to do. That's the last shape we're going to use for the riff. What are we going to play? Well, down below it says 4 2 1 4 2 1. Now, the only time you're going to come up whilst playing this is on the ones because we want to catch some of the chord. So when you play that 1, come up. The others are down. All the other notes are down. So 4 2 1 4 2 1. And then if you look at the last shape, it's got a 4 and it says off, so bring this finger off. And then it's got a 4 and it says on. Put it back on. Alright? And we play the whole riff again by simply moving this finger back down to the 3rd string and start the whole thing again. Oops. If ever I do anything slowly, and you'll do the same, you'll overthink it and you'll cock it up like I just did. Just go for it. And then you've got to jump to the next chord, which is a G, which is where the singing starts, okay? So if you look at this piece of paper now, which is page 3, you'll see the song is laid out nice and clearly for you. We've got the riff at the top, it says C sheets 1 and 2 for the riff, which we've just done, and they're the chords that the riff uses, which we've just done, and now we're going to play this bit down here. So, hey Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. Now each time you see a chord, it represents 1 bar. What does that mean? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alright, so if you look at the top line, we've got G, A, D, G, D, G, A, and there's a little sus4, which is just like moving this finger into there. I'll sing a bit of that. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. And again. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. And he's just sort of taking his finger off when he plays that last couple of D's. When you take that off, it's called a D sus2. I just call it D with that finger off. Can't be bothered with all the fancy names. And when you put that one on, it's a D sus4, you know. So take that off, D sus2, put that one on, D sus4, you know. Take me on a trip. I could go on singing it, but I'd bore the pants off you. Here it all is. Okay, you'll know it instinctively what it is. All right, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing. As I said, I might get a copyright strike. I'm looking for a difficult chord in this and I can't find one. We've got G and we've got A and we've got D, and that's all we've got in that particular song. Should we do something else while we've got this wonderful guitar? Another dead easy riff that I won't even have to bother writing out for you, because it's that easy. You know, there'll be something wrong with you if you can't do this, what I'm going to show you. Play the chord A. Okay, an A. Straightforward A. Some people play it like this. I don't. I play it like this, alright? And I want you to do this. Down on the 5. Up on the 1, 2 and 3. You guessed what it is? I'll do that again. Bring off your little finger and come up on the 2nd string again. And then come up on the 1st string. I'm gonna be sad. What a great riff that is. A wonderful, wonderful riff. I could just fiddle with this guitar all day. What I've just done then as well, because that Tambourine Man, it was such a quick and easy track to do. I might as well tool around doing some other bits. I did a lesson the other day about tricks that you can do using the chord A. Chords A, D and E. If you've not seen it, go and have a look at it. When you're playing the chord E minor, there's so much you can do on E minor. If you take this finger that's on the 4th string Move it up to the 4th fret, then the 5th, then the 7th. And of course on the 12th string, it jingles and jingles and jingles. It's beautiful. Okay, now let's have one more look, just one more time at Mr. Tambourine Man. I'm keeping it brief today because I said my tooth's going to fall out any minute. I can feel it loosening as I'm talking. I know this might bore the pants off some of you, wondering why I'm talking about it, but it's a pain in the arse, to be quite frank. Should have had it fixed last week, but it didn't work. Right, here we go. Mr. Tambourine Man, one more time. I'll do that again because I cocked it up. Hey, mister. And then this one. What else should we play? What are we going to do next? Should do that one. I'll do that one next week. A couple of things to remind you of. On next week, next Saturday, I'm not doing a tutorial. Why? Because I'm doing a live stream where we can do all sorts of stuff, all sorts of wonderful things that whatever it is that you decide you want me to do, you let me know, message me prior to it. Now, what date's it on? May the 4th. May the 4th. I have to stop saying May the 4th be with you. You can't forget it, can you? May the 4th at 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. All right. So if you're in the States, it'll be about, I think it's about 5 o'clock around. Oh, I don't know, because over there you have so many different time zones, don't you? But I think it's sort of late afternoon in the States. So, but it's 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So please try and join me for that. As I say, we always have fun. I'll have all the different guitars with me. We'll have the ukuleles if you want to do a bit of that. That Strawberry Fields went down okay, because nobody plays Strawberry Fields on a uke. So we can do more stuff like that, or whatever it is you want to do. Some more 12 string, 6 string, finger style. One thing I am going to do, tell me if you think this would be of help to you. One of my most successful videos was Travis picking. So what I've put together is the 5 most popular picking patterns, which you may find interesting. So I'll do them maybe sometime next week. All right. Or if you join me on Saturday, next Saturday, maybe we could look at it then. As part of the live stream. I don't mind doing that. We can do that, can't we? Right. I'm going to go and stick my thing back in. Work on Mr. Tambourine Man. As I say, all the paperwork is that down there for you for free. Everything's free on my channel, as you all know by now. Feel free to share it to whoever you like, and just ask your mates or whatever to either subscribe to the channel and or just click the like. The like's quite important because that really does get the thing circulating more. And once again, thank you for those people who've donated to the channel via the super thanks. It pays for the tea and the coffee. Right, on that note, I shall look forward to seeing you on Saturday, May the 4th, for a live stream where we'll have some real good fun. So thinking caps on, put me to the test, let me know what you want me to do if you want to get in touch prior to doing that, and I'll look forward to seeing you then. Until then, take care of yourselves, love you, leave you, see you there, bye bye.